Good morning, everyone. I love this time of the year as July 4th approaches. We actually have a fireworks ban here in Utah because of multiple fires and ongoing fire risk, so we're kind of bummed about that. Well, here is part 2 on statins, the CAC score, the test that could change everything about your statin decision. There's one test that can tell you more about whether you actually need a statin right now than your LDL number alone. Most people have probably heard about it. It's called a CAC score. CAC stands for coronary artery calcium. It's a low radiation CT scan that looks directly at your coronary arteries, the arteries that supply your heart, and measures whether calcium deposits, which are a marker of actual plaque buildup, are present. And here's why it matters so much for statin decisions. If your CAC score is 0, meaning no detectable calcium in your coronary arteries, the evidence suggests that LDL lowering is less likely to meaningfully reduce your risk in the short term. You may be able to defer a statin, focus on lifestyle, and recheck in a few years. If your CAC score, however, is greater than 0, even a small amount of calcium, that's a signal that plaque is already forming. In that case, LDL lowering becomes more likely to reduce your risk of a heart attack, and a statin becomes a much more compelling option. Think of it this way. Your LDL tells you about a risk factor. Your CAC score tells you about what's actually happening in your arteries right now. A couple of important caveats. CAC is less informative in very young adults because plaque simply hasn't had time to accumulate yet, even in high-risk individuals. And it should always be interpreted alongside your full clinical picture, not in isolation. If you're on the fence about starting a statin, ask your doctor whether a CAC score makes sense for you. For many people in the intermediate risk zone, it's one of the most useful pieces of information available. In the next video, we're going to cover something that doesn't nearly get enough attention, the link between statins and diabetes risk. Before you decide on a statin, ask your doctor about this test. It could completely change the conversation.